Yo, what's up, everybody? How you doing? Hello, wherever you're listening. Comfort and agree. I hope you're having a good time. Yo. What's going on here? We're gonna talk about Igbo men today. So everyone should be ready. We will talk about the stuff you should consider before you marry an Igbo man. And like I said at the beginning of this series, we're not doing these shows because we just want to drag people or make fun of a tribe or man or woman. Nope. We don't do that over here. Here, we treat all this topic with one purpose in mind, and that is for people to learn. There has been several issues on social media lately, women in particular lamenting and regretting their relationship with men, especially Nigerian men. These ladies are not playing, no. These ladies are really pissed about how they are being treated by their husbands. And when you have the opportunity to speak to some of these husbands, the husbands will come like, hey, y'all don't know what I'm passing through in this marriage. All right? But then, as an uncle, I got to be honest with you. What we see mostly as the problem in many of these interracial marriages abroad, what we notice is that some of these ladies don't take their time to get to know the man, his background, his origin, where he's coming from, his traditions, cultures, beliefs, worldviews, mindset, everything. They don't take their time to get to know them just because all they think about is, I'm in love, I want to be married. All right, let me quickly recognize social media freelancer people, and let me just say this real quick to my freelancers. Engagement is the key. If you are not here for engagement and you're not liking, you're not leaving comments and all that, please do not come to the group later after the show is over and say I participated. I will personally kick against it from now on, okay? I've seen that the number of participation has grown, and this is taking away a lot from those who are actually strong members who are doing their job. Those people who come later and just share proof of work, screenshots, and when Tosi go to confirm, we can't even find the content on your pages. Before you get your monetization incentives, Tosi will go back and verify every damn thing. If those things are not there, they will not give you anything. So let me just say that up front. Now let's come back to today's topic. Queen Tifa, how you doing? Peter, Chidima, my own Chichi baby, Wahala troublemaker Chichi. Okay, Chidima, this is actually good though. You are married to an Igbo man, so you should tell me if we are lying or if we are saying the truth about Igbo man. Excuse me, let me fix this thing before we go deep. All right, let us begin to make it make sense. Here is the first question to you guys. So drop your answer in the comment. Oh, Cynthia is just signing off. Wow, my sister. Yeah. So let us start this way. Drop one thing you think a woman should know before marrying an Igbo man. Let's start from there. Let's make this sharp because I have a whole bunch of stuff to do, and I have a lot of work to do. I have to go to work. I have some other school stuff to do. So please, let's be fast so we can be out of here in no time. The important thing is that you must learn a lesson, like Tinubu will say. So, what do you think a woman should know before marrying an Igbo man? Hey, before you marry my Udugun, what should you know about Igbo man? Because people just go about crying wolf. This man treat me like this Igbo man, you don't do this one, don't do me that one. Auntie, how well do you know the Igbo tradition and cultures? How well do you know the Igbo man you're getting married to before you say, yes, I do? Or were you just attracted by the money, the swag? Come on, talk to me. So guys, that's where we're going to start. What do you think a woman should know before marrying an Igbo man? Let me see your comment. Hey, see, mama. My soft life sister. She say they have ego. They have ego to be pampering. Yay, really. And Ovi said, be ready to serve them on your knees. Keep it coming, guys. Let us see. I just want to know how much you know the Igbo culture, the Igbo men. What do you understand? How do you think Igbo men do their thing? Do you really know them? Or that money, that big car, big house, that Odogun mentality, spraying the money, is that what attracted you and you just hop into this relationship? And after a while, you're like, no. Why is he treating me this way? Something is wrong. He wasn't like this when we started. Well, let's go, guys. Comfort. Yeah, Comfort is bringing it on 100. I see your comment, Comfort. Ready to run their business with them. So that's what you know about women. Okay. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. What do you think a woman should know before marrying an Igbo man? Let's go. All right, Simbi. How you doing, Simbi? You're here. What's up, Mama? How you doing?
Good evening, Uncle Ben. How are you?
Good evening, my dear. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to confirm the background music before we dive into this. So, Simbi, let us start with you real quick. As an Igbo girl, tell me, what are the things you think somebody should know about Igbo men before saying I do? Especially your gender. What should they know about Igbo men before they say I do? Talk to me, Mama.
Okay. The first thing you should know is Igbo men love respect. They value their respect so much. You have to respect them. You have to be submissive. And there's another thing. You have to be ready to do business. They are pragmatic that way. They believe in short-term benefits. You know, because if you want to go to school now, after your BSc or Bachelor of Arts, you go for masters, and Igbo men don't really have patience for all of that. That's why you see most of them doing businesses. They just want that immediate benefit.
Okay.
And most of them have young boys that they train in their line of business and then establish them afterwards. So these are the kind of motivation that they need from you. Because it's not like they don't like education. They believe a little bit of education is okay. But when you start going all the way, like you just want to get all the degrees, they're like, one not just, let's open business.
Funny girl.
Let's do business.
You say one. You are a confirmed Igbo girl. She say one. It's been long I hear that,
It's true now. They can even tell you, make the money first. Okay, now let's make money first. Then you can go back to school. But I'm telling you, Lily, you come back out of school, you work for me. If you heard an Igbo man actually make that kind of statement.
Because let us make the money first.
They are pragmatic, yes.
Honey said, always feed their ego. Hold on, my dear. I'm just trying to get through the comment as fast as I can. Chidima said, they believe in action and love at first sight. Comfort said, Igbo business. My baby girl, Queen Otagara, said, Igbo, their own is business. So business is only thing you guys know about Igbo men. So if you want to marry an Igbo man, the only thing you want to consider is his business mentality. Is that what you're saying? So you guys don't know anything about Igbo men besides business. Look, we are doing this show so that folks can learn. You guys have to learn. You got to understand that all these issues in marriages, all this, I got married to him, he's maltreating me. If you go on social media right now, there are just way too many women complaining about their marriages. I won't lie to you. I got to be honest as an uncle. There are too many ladies out there whining and crying about their marriage. Oh, he did this, he did that. Now we divorced. They put all the blame on the man. I am not saying those ladies are lying. No. In fact, they are justified with their complaints. The men actually treated them bad. The men treated them worst. And that's why they have to leave the marriage. But my question is this. How far do you know the man before you got married to him? That man, what do you know about his background? What do you know about his struggles? What do you know about where he's coming from? His tribe. How do they behave generally? That should tell you something. It's like someone saying, oh, I want to marry a white man. I want to marry a white man. How much do you know about the white people? What is their culture and tradition? What are their general mindset and worldview? What are those things that no matter how much you try, no matter what you do, these men won't let go. It's part of them. It is ingrained in their DNA. You don't know them. And I say the same thing to men. Let's be candid. When I see brothers who come on social media and start whining and shouting and say, when you marry, don't bring your wife abroad. Oh, when you're abroad, women treat you this, they do that. Oh, this tribe, they are horrible. I usually ask, did you took your time to know this woman? Do you know their people? Do you know their tribe? Do you know how they do things? Do you know their expectations of you? Do you have those conversations? Do you even took your time to investigate, to research their background? You don't. You just go with the flair. Oh, we met in Lagos because you see him in the city, or because maybe you meet him in US or you meet him in UK. He's definitely a different person. Oh, we're going to live the life we have here. I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. When Nigerians or many Africans, when their marriage crashes abroad and they have issue and they start telling all these whack stories, I always ask, like, do you do your due diligence? Do you really get to know this person? What do you even understand about their mentality? So you just assume because you live in America or you live in London, you live in Western world, they will just blend it. They are supposed to behave like when you go, oh, my wife is not behaving like all these Americans. Oh, my husband have traditional man mentality. He's doing this to me, he's doing that. Until you are whining. Because if you do your due diligence, you would have known that there are some practices, some beliefs, some nurturing that went into this man. And no matter how civilized or how educated you think they are, that they will let go, they won't let go. And that's why we're having this series, for you to learn. It's not to put down anybody. It's just to give you a general picture of what to expect and how you go about it. Okay? So, thanks for keeping the comment coming. Queen Otagada said they are romantic, most of them. Absolutely. Chidima said Igbo men love respect. They may not be too caring. They may not be too caring or romantic because of their hustling spirit, but they will show you love by spending massively on you. Thank you, my dear. That's an Igbo woman married to an Igbo man, and she's confirming it. Quinty first said, before dating an Igbo man, knows very well that your head must be calculating because they don't joke with their business. Thank you, my dear. So Quintifa also said, secondly, you must respect them. No small pikin for Igbo man. Once you are married to them. Excellently. All right, coming back to you now, Simbi. What's up, Simbi?
Hi, Uncle Ben, I'm here.
Okay, now that I've gone through all the comments, first and foremost, do you agree with what people are saying in the comments about Igbo men?
Yes, I agree. Like the lady that said they spend massively on you. And because of their husband spirit, they might not be so romantic. But when someone is spending money for you and maybe gifting you and they're making surprises, person is already romantic now. Still consign any other thing. Already romantic, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the respect. The respect is not just for them. When you want to marry an Igbo man and you're respecting him, just know that you're also going to have to respect his family members too.
Right?
Yes. Especially his mom. They are naturally kind of attached to their mothers.
That's a big one.
Yeah. They are very, very attached to their mom. And sometimes okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
And sometimes they can unconsciously, compare you with their mom. If they find out that there are some things that you're not doing. So it's left yes. So it's left for you to let them know that you are not their mom. You understand? Not as in you have to use wisdom. Because his mom's generation and your generation is not the same. So you have to use wisdom and let him know that, okay, this is how things are. And I think we should do it like this. Rather than just being defensive. Once you are defensive, you are automatically rude and disrespectful. That's the end. Don't get defensive. Just if the guy in question, if he's not a traditional Igbo man, if he's a bit enlightened, it might just cut you some slack. But if he's that conk one, that traditional man, that my sister, forget it too.
Hello, Sister Marriott. Welcome, Mama. Guys, please like the video. Let me give you like 30 seconds to like the video. I'm checking the likes is not up yet, so like the video, please. That's the most powerful thing you can do as we are running this show right now. You got to like the video. All right, now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this conversation. So I'm gonna break this down, then I will share the link for those who want to chip in one or two things. This is gonna be a two-part show. On today's show, we're gonna look at qualities or attributes 1 to 5, and then on the next show we'll look at attributes 6 to 10. So the first attribute, based on what me and my team came down with, is that number one, before you marry an Igbo man, know that money come first. Money come first. I will explain. Number two, he loves genuinely. I know people might want to contest this. They might not say, no. But I will explain. Number three, an Igbo man has big ego, huge ego. But here is the kicker. It's not only an Igbo man. All men and women has ego. We can discuss this later. Everybody has ego. But when it comes to marriage, to you as a woman, you must recognize that an Igbo man has very big ego. You will have to contend with that. Number four, they like food. Just like Yoruba, Igbo men like food. And they like varieties of food. Not you cooking Indomie noodles and all this Western food you call it's a classic food. Forget that thing. Igbo men don't do that. Igbo men like better home cooked meal, balanced meal. And number five, they hardly marry outside their tribe. So those are the five attributes of Igbo men we're gonna be discussing on today's show. Hey, Sister Marriott, no cost wahala. Can I order the food? Well, they can spare you maybe one time if you're busy, maybe one or two times for you to order. But if you want to make it the regular practice that you're going to be ordering food all the time, when you are supposed to be cooking for an Igbo man, it won't work. It's not going to work. Let me be honest with you right now. It won't work. Hanny said, you must give them a male child. Oh, that is another big one. Now we're going to discuss that when we get to number 5. So, Simbi, I'm dropping the link right now for those who would like to come to the studio, probably ask questions or contribute to the discussion. Feel free, don't be a stranger. Join us. Let us reason together so people can learn. That's the purpose of doing all this. So as an uncle, I feel like we have to discuss some of these things to help our young sisters who are planning to get married to Igbo man. So Maria said, my cousin is married to an Igbo man. People wanted to cause drama because one of their kids' name is Yoruba. Meanwhile, they both choose the name. We are discussing it yesterday. Oh, Sister Marriott, I know what you're talking about as far as that one is concerned. People always have idea. They always think they know the best for the family. All my kids have Igbo name and Yoruba name. All of them. And the beauty of it is that they answer to both the Igbo and Yoruba name. My wife and I choose to call them in their tribal names. So if you have an issue, they call them Yoruba name with the verse. They call them, are they your children? But these are some of the things you need to know before you get married to a Nigerian man. You need to know how things are done in our culture and the cultural expectation of the extended family. So in an Igbo, to an Igbo man, the guy bearing a Yoruba name, it might not be a big deal for the husband because they are happily married. But to the extended family, to some Igbo people, you know, Igbo people are very nice people, but there are some who are so strong with tradition. Calling the boy a Yoruba name, when the dad is an Igbo man, it's a big deal for some extended family members. So that's the deal. All right, so I've shared the link for those who want to come into the studio and share. Simbi, let us now start breaking this thing down one at a time. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. So number one, money comes first before anything to an Igbo man. So let me quickly explain, and then I will have you interject, or you can just come in and clarify based on your experience as an Igbo lady. To an Igbo man, money is number one. People do think that this is a negative thing. They do think that, I'm Igbo. Every time is money, 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 money. Let me tell you guys, I'm sorry to say, you may have to shut the F up if you really don't understand where people are coming from. Me as a Yoruba man, our uncle is in the house. Everybody, please, let's give Uncle Patrick a huge shout out. Welcome, sir. Welcome, Uncle Patrick. Welcome. So, if you don't understand the philosophy and the background of the people you are dealing with, if you don't understand why they do certain things, why don't you just keep quiet and watch rather than judging, criticizing, or something? I'm a Yoruba boy, but I also embrace the same mentality of an Igbo people. And this one, particularly this money on, I embrace it too. Money must come first if you want to be married. You want to marry a woman, gone are those days when you will have no dime. You are poor like church rat. And you are just going, oh, she should love me. I love her. We can build together. Guy, forget that trash. I remember on a show, I think CC or one of our sisters asked me if I will allow my daughter to marry somebody who is struggling. And I said, hell no. Hell no. There is no way my daughter is going to be married to a struggling man or boy. Like, you know, they walk knee. All those I fall in love. I will call my daughter, I go twist her ear. Where? You dare not marry to someone who is struggling. Yes, I believe it can work. Oh, he has good prospect. The only time you preach good prospect and ambitions to me, and I will take it, is if they met in school. And the guy is studying a very good discipline, a very good course. A course that, you know, especially in Western world, once you are out of school, job is there waiting for you. Then I can take it, okay, you met at school, you are fine. But even at that, I will advise my daughter, you don't get married on this guy is working, and you are working too. And you guys should have worked for at least 1 or 2 years. Be ready. I don't buy into all those nonsense of my parents will sponsor my wedding. I'm not doing that crap. If a man loves you, he want to marry you, he should be comfortable enough to sponsor your wedding. Don't say because my daddy has money, hey, I'm gonna talk to my daddy. Daddy, we wanna have this wedding. My wedding is gonna cost $70,000. Daddy, we are hoping you can give us $50,000. I'm not giving you a dime. Nope. That means you are marrying to someone who is struggling. So I buy into that too. And that comes into this money comes first. I love this about my Igbo people. An Igbo boy will go out there, hustle. An Igbo man will hustle. If he doesn't make money and be comfortable at 30, he will continue to hustle. If he's not comfortable at 35, that he can take care of you, he's not going to come and marry you. It is those in the village, that they know they are not going outside the village. They want to stay in the village. So maybe the small change they are having is okay for them. Those are the ones who will come to you with that crap. Say, Shebi, if I just bring 2 kegs of palm wine, we are okay. Hey, what's up, my seat D? Welcome, mama. No. So an Igbo man will go make his money first. So always have it at the back of your mind that when this guy sees you and say, hey, what's up, baby? How you doing? I think you fit into what I want in a woman. I want to marry you. Just know that this man, he is already making money, or he's making more money. And money will always be number one. So if you are the type of woman that you are looking for somebody, I wanted to give me attention. He's not spending time with me. He got to work every day. See, cut that crap. Igbo men don't do that nonsensical thing. Igbo men speak with money. And bro will go and make that money on daily basis until God bless him that he can sit comfortable at home and his boys are bringing the money. Even at that, is still work. Don't you see Obi Kubana? Obi Kubana is a very great guy. He's making money. According to what they are saying, they said dude is a billionaire. But don't you see Obi Kubana going to the street, promoting his market every day, doing everything to promote his business? That is the Igbo mentality. And that is where I tell some of my Yoruba brothers that, look, if you really want to make money, you got to think like an Igbo man. Money first. You need plugs, multiple stream of income. You'll see some of my Yoruba men now, once they finish school, they have a job, the job is good, they will just relax. They start thinking of retirement. The next thing, they can even advance in education. Oh, let me get my master's. They don't even want to think about business. They are just calculating retirement. I'm seeing it here in the United States. There are a lot of people now that all they think about is, rule of 80. When I'm 60 and I work 20 years, they will pay me this. Let me tell you one freaking truth right now. By the time you hit that rule of 80, inflation will go up. Whatever they are paying you, it won't be enough. You have to embrace the Igbo mentality. You hustle, you make money. You create passive income. Invest in something that's giving you extra money. So please, if an Igbo man comes to you, baby girl, and says, I want to marry you, he loves money more than you. And I'm not saying in a negative sense. I'm telling you because this is what is lacking in many homes. And let me tell you as a woman, if you are married to a man who is not making good money, you will suffer in that marriage. Alakwa, you go suffer in that marriage. If you marry a man who is not making well enough money, especially if you marry a man who cannot take care of all the bills without you contributing, you are in trouble.
Yes.
I get it. Maybe something happened. The business is not moving, and you step in. It's okay. But from the get-go, you are married to a man that cannot pay his mortgage, cannot pay everything without asking you, baby, bring money. You are in big trouble. Honestly speaking, you are in a whole lot of trouble. That your marriage go shake at last. And by the time you start paying, and you now get to a point you say, I've been supporting him in this marriage. All my money, when it comes every month, I give it to him. Auntie, that is what you marry. So when we say Igbo man want to marry you and money come first, we are not saying it in a negative sense. We are just letting you know that Igbo man will rather go hustle get money than to do lovey and be broke. They don't have time for that. Simbi, what's your take on this one?
Yes.
Because if I will go on and on. What's your take, my dear?
They're ambitious, just like you rightly pointed out, the whole money thing, and then financial discipline. An Igbo man does not spend his money on unnecessary things. They like investments. They like to make investments and make sure that that money they are spending is making money. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you. Come on, baby.
Yes. I'm making my money, and the money I'm making is making money for me. That's what Igbo men like to hear. For example, there's another thing. An Igbo man, if he has a very a good business that is thriving, he would like his wife to be his manager. That's another thing. You have to learn the business and get involved. He will frown at you saying, oh, you want to go and get a job. I have a business. I don't have a manager. Why is my wife not working for me? When they work for me, I'll pay you. I'll give you anything you want. Just manage this business well. Or You understand? That's the kind of mentality they have. Not all, but most of them believe that the business is a family thing. You know, let's work together and take this business to the next level. That's their
Absolutely.
mentality. Yes.
Absolutely. All right. Okay, we will come to that. I'm seeing all these comments that I like. We will explain them. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. Juliana, thank you, Mama. Do not expect much. Do not expect much. Expect from an Igbo man towards you and your family. All right, all right. People are still dropping.
No.
People are still dropping their own viewpoint. All right, let's move on to number 2 real quick. So number 2, he loves genuinely. Now, I know when we were discussing this in our pre-production meetings with my team members, I remember B-Flex and Tosin specifically, they were like, he loved it genuinely. They were shifting. I can feel it. But let me just give you guys my take on this one. You see, when an Igbo man loves you, he truly loves you genuinely. I think this is where they are slightly different from Yoruba men. I'm talking about men, I'm not talking about boys. Boys, you can't count on them. But when we talk about matured Nigerian men, this is where Igbo man differs from Yoruba. When an Igbo man look at you and said, I love you. I don't know how they say it in Igbo language. Simbi, how do they say I love you in Igbo? Come on.
Okay.
Hello, Simbi.
Yeah, I'm here.
So how do they say I love you in Igbo language?
We have different dialects. Can say Afro-Ginaya.
Hey, Afro-Ginaya. Hey, I don't hear that one well before. Afro-Ginaya. Hey, why baby, how many cha? So basically, this is where the Igbo men are contrasted to Yoruba men. When an Igbo man says, I love you, he truly loves you genuinely. Yoruba man may like you, attracted to you, but the love will not just start on the first note or on the first day. If you watch our last show, that was the first point that I made, that Yoruba men, they don't fall in love at first sight. They will only give you the impression that they love you from the get-go. The likeness is there, the attraction is there, but they don't genuinely fall in love. Your love will grow on them. What you're doing, how you treat them, what you are, how you go about the business around them, that determines how their love grows. Now, for the Igbo man is already going by recommendation. For instance, if an Igbo man lives in the United States and it's time for him to get married, and maybe the mom are recommending a lady to her in the village. They do that a lot. Igbo people do that a lot. The mother, the family, the auntie, they can actually recommend husband or wife. So if they are, let's say an Igbo man lives in the US and the mom is recommending a wife for him in the village. By the time he sees the wife's picture, get to know more about the wife and everything, he's already falling in love with her before he will even travel all the way from US to Nigeria to marry her, to do the Ngbaku. So Igbo men have the ability to fall in love genuinely from the beginning. And if you know how to go around them, how to respect them, appeal to the things that makes them happy, you will sustain that love for a very long time. So when Igbo man loves you, he's genuinely in love. Now, here's the problem. One of the things you cannot tell for those who live in the Western world, an Igbo man may not be the type that is singing your praises. This is where they differ from Yoruba, to be honest. A Yoruba man will actually finish you with compliments, praise you, sweep you off your feet, love bombed you, like our honey babe and Sisi pointed out in previous show. But an Igbo man shows love by spending money on you. Dude can literally spoil you. If iPhone 16 come out today and an Igbo man loves you, If you just say, hey, baby, you know my phone is getting old, you may not even ask him. He just want to impress you. He will get you the iPhone 16 and just present it. Igbo man will literally spoil you with money. That is him expressing his love for you. Now, if you are the type that you are waiting for him to be telling you sweet rubbish, my brother may not have sweet rubbish to tell you beside, nah, baby, mwah. Hey, baby, pepe, you are killing me. Come to Odogwu. Come on, shake it. Shake uku. Let me see the uku. That's my girl. You know?
Hey, Uncle Beno.
Okay, am I lying? What's your take? Just talk to me.
No. You're doing well. You're doing well.
Sarah, look at how you doing, Sarah. Well, hopefully I can have Sarah. Sarah and I will talk. Hopefully we can come on the show this week and just educate our people one or two things about marriage and how beautiful it can be. All right. So what's your take? What's your take on this number 2? Talk to me real quick.
Yes, they love. If an Igbo man tells you he loves you genuinely, it's a fact, and you will feel it through his actions. He will show you how much he loves you through his actions. And while he's loving and spending on you and doing all of that, if you take it for granted, he might just withdraw because they don't like to spend unnecessarily. Like maybe you show some kind of disrespect, they will withdraw a little bit. But then if you can find your way back, by massaging their ego, apologizing and all of that, you get your man back, definitely. So Igbo men like to spend on their wife. They do. They like to spend on their woman. They like their money and their wealth to reflect in their wife. For example, an Igbo man can be wearing shorts, knicker, he's wearing a very expensive palm, and then maybe just shirt and cap. But his wife is looking gorgeous. And like, yes, look at my wife. Look at her. Look at the person that is chopping my money. Look at the person that I'm spending on. You can literally see that, yes, this woman is enjoying. This is Munye Odogu. She's enjoying.
Yes,
Asa, the money will reflect. The woman cannot look. In fact, if his wife is looking tattered, he gets embarrassed. He'll be like, no, my wife, baby, you need to look good for me.
You will know that the lady is the Achanugo.
Achalugo.
Achalugo.
Yes.
Okay. You see, I no try.
You try to best.
Achalugo.
Yes. If you want to know, if you want to know how wealthy a man is, just take a good look at his wife. You will see her from her head to her toe. She's breathing money.
Yes.
You understand? They take pride in that. They're like, yes, that's my wife. Now look at that is my baby girl over there. And then you have to maintain that lifestyle by being nice to them and being respectful. You continue to enjoy. That's how it is, my brother.
Yes, so and when Igbo man spend on you, say money fall on you.
Yes, now.
Oh my God. So we have we've established the fact that an Igbo man loves money first. So let's just recap real quick. First attribute is that money comes first to an Igbo man. So no matter how he loves you, no matter who you think you are, how gorgeous you are and everything, money comes first. He loves money more than you. That's just the way it is in a nutshell. And that is not a negative thing. An Igbo man, Igbo boys are raised to make money. Because when you have money, you have power. When you have money, you can take care of your woman. And I said it myself that I'm a Yoruba boy, but I share the same mentality. I walk my butt off. Sometimes I work more than what I needed. And the reason is I've tasted poverty. Poverty is an epidemic. It's a disease.
If
poverty hits you and you still don't know how to chase money, my brother, now be say you were born to die in poverty. So I share that mentality with Igbo people. Money, anything better than money is more money.
There you go.
Anything in this world that is better than money, because it's more money. So if you have issue with that, I'm sorry. And we say number 2, Igbo men loves genuinely. So for those of you who are crushing on Igbo men, just know that. Igbo men loves genuinely. Uncle Patrick is asking, Uncle Patrick said, Uncle Ben, can you use money to buy love? Absolutely, you can use money to buy love, but you can use money to retain love. You can use money. Yes, you can use money to create an environment that looks like love. You can use money to make a woman pretend she loves you. And after a while, she go begin believe that she loves you. The only problem is they make that money not finish. She
can even fall in love after pretending. No, just for pretending, she can fall in love with you later.
Oh my
it's money,
God. When an Igbo man see you, call you Nwanyoma. What be the meaning of Nwanyoma? Make I never go speak Igbo where I know Sabio.
Nwanyoma, good woman. Or you can also mean beautiful woman.
Thank God. Nwanyoma. Hey. The one where I like best now, Omanicha.
Omanicha. Beautiful.
All right, let's move on to number 3, big ego. Let me start with you. As an Igbo woman, Simbi, describe what ego looks like as far as you are concerned to an Igbo man. What do you think as a lady, a young girl, when you think of an Igbo man and ego, what comes to mind? Tell me something, Mama.
That ego part. Okay. They don't like you to challenge their authority. Don't challenge his authority in any way. Because when a woman starts to challenge a man's authority, that's like you're bruising his ego. Or don't try to do his job for him. They kind of feel like you're insulting them. When I say doing his job, I mean you just take charge of the home. You want to be the man. Like there's some, if you know that this thing is my husband that takes care of it, just let him be. Or else he asks you to, okay, no, you know what, just take care of this thing, I'll refund you. But if you just go rush to him, you keep cost wahala. For example, now, you know he's the one that pays a certain bill. And then you just decided to surprise him. You might have issues. Because he'll start thinking that you're trying to take over his position as a husband. So this ego thing is very broad. Yes, it's very, very broad. If you know that this is his place, let him take his place as the head of the family. Don't try to challenge him or try to compete with him. Yeah, I think that's what I was looking for. When you try to compete with him, yes, but financially with the bills, because they like to be in charge. To them, they pride themselves providing and taking care of their family.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. You know, Simbi, that's why I like you, Mama. My co-host, my personal person, the baby Simbi. Simbi, you need to.
My wife will respect me again. No, if I allow her to, if I allow her to take care of some certain things. Hello.
Right. Yeah, I'm saying you have to change your profile. You need to put your picture. Maybe that they see that fine face. I beg. Okay. Now, let me just boost what you just said. Okay. So what Simbi is describing there, as far as an Igbo man is concerned, is that, and as we say, Igbo man have ego. But let me quickly read some comments, and I'll come back and address that. Shout out to Sister Yvette. Come on, freelancers, let us give Sister Yvette shout out, please. Sister Yvette is one of our big sisters here. She always shows up and help us make the show make sense. Sister Yvette said, yes, it's true. I have cousins married to Igbo men many years now. Great men. Now, my cousins are both doctors. Money, love, and respect is there. Absolutely. Absolutely. This Uncle Ben is peniaphobic, Modano. I know you hear grammar. Which one be peniaphobic again? The matter phobic. Phobic, they fear me. So, D, come and explain what you mean by phobic. Peniaphobic, Modano. D, you hear from my lawyer. Chiki say, look, you lie, sir. Money can buy love. Pray make person wey no get money catch your girlfriend.
He has a point, though, kinda.
Pray make person wey get money catch your girlfriend.
He has a point, though, Uncle Ben. You're laughing.
That money can buy love.
That money can buy love. That's what he said. That comment he just said.
It's not like money can't buy love, but money can buy what looks like love. Let me take this comment from Uncle Patrick. Uncle Patrick said, an Igbo man loves a woman genuinely, and love is more than you. Okay, and love is I think he meant
money. I think he meant money.
Love is money more than you.
Money more than
That's contradictory. Yes. Please explain, sir. Okay. An Igbo man love their woman, but money is the first priority. That's just what I'm saying, sir. An Igbo man will want to make money first before he can show you that he loves you. So if an Igbo man says, I love you, and he see the opportunity to make money, he go live. That's why an Igbo man can marry you and live you in Nigeria and travel overseas 6 years, 10 years, just to go make money. Money is always the priority. That's just what I mean. And I don't mean it in the negative sense. And like I said, I buy into that idea myself. If you don't make money, don't go and carry somebody picking and put in the house and say, I love her. No be love, you go chop. Your love worth nothing if there is no money. I'm sorry. Maybe as a brotherhood, I'm not supposed to be putting it like that. But the fact is, if you want your woman to be happy, you need money. If you want to provide and protect, you need money. Almost everything you have to do is start with money. Even you yourself, if you don't have peace, if you don't have rest of mind, if you are not happy because there is no money, how do you give out happiness to other people? So what I'm saying, sir, is that an Igbo man will always take money first before the woman. And any woman that understands that, we roll with an Igbo man excellently. Once you know that this man want to make this money to provide for you and provide for himself, then you are good. Uncle Patrick is here. Let me quickly add Uncle Patrick. Welcome, sir, Uncle Patrick.
Yeah, Uncle Ben. Thank you for having me to it. Let me quickly say.
Good evening, Uncle Patrick.
It's a pleasure to always have you, sir.
Igbo Kwenu.
Hey.
Yes, let me clarify something as Uncle Ben. I'm partly Igbo.
All right, sir.
I'm partly Igbo.
Okay.
My mother, she's from Delta Igbo, but she grew up in Abakaliki, Owerri. Like the father was a warder. So whenever they transferred the father, because she was the only daughter from her mother's side, so they take her along. So she speaks Igbo fluently. Owerri, everything. She's late now. And I remember during the war, 1967, Uncle Ben wasn't born then. The Igbo kept all their belongings in our house in Lagos. So after the war, when they came back, they came for it. So I remember whenever we go to markets, I would just be angry. I would go because all of them would be calling my mom, Mama Igbo, Mama Igbo, Mama Igbo. They would be speaking Igbo. So I'm partly Igbo. So what I wanted to say is that, Uncle Ben, the fact that you said Igbo man, they fall in love genuinely, I disagree with that. And let me learn, for every proposal an Igbo man makes, I'm not going to generalize, I'm just going to get it. There's a transactional motive behind it. In this America, in that state where you are, Texas, we've had cases of many Igbo men bringing their wife here, pushing them to go and be nurse, asking them to bring their paycheck, and that has led to many divorces in America. So not all Igbo men that will say, okay, they have that transactional motive behind if they go to Nigeria to go and bring a woman. Maybe the Igbo man didn't go to school in America, and when by the time he bring the woman and say, okay, you have to go and do CNA from there, go and do nursing, and you must submit your paycheck. I'm the one that brought you here. So let us not shy away from that, Uncle Ben. So if you can just shed light on that. For every woman to say I love you, there is a transactional motive behind some of it. I'm not saying all of them. I'm being real to you. I've seen many cases here in America that I even know. So let's be realistic.
Yes, thank you very, very much, Uncle Patrick. You see, this is why we love you, Uncle Patrick. We cannot do without having you here, and you are not going anywhere, sir. Yes, now, because me, I like to hear from my elders. Elders knows the best. Now, you just brought a very good point, and I think the ideal thing to do is for me to explain it. And if you look at the example you gave us right now, Uncle Patrick, the example regarding Igbo man bringing their wife abroad and then forcing the woman to go and become a nurse. Now you will see that that's actually justified where I'm coming from when I said that the Igbo man loves money more than anything. I don't know if you are following me, sir. That is why I started with that point that money comes first to an Igbo man. So in everything, it's money first. Now, if an Igbo man went to Nigeria to marry you and now brought you abroad and say you should go and become a nurse, it's because the man wants you guys to make more money.
And that love is not genuine then. The love must come first.
It's part of the love. So in a nutshell, you should be able to know how to, how to blend his love for money into his love for you. If you can't fix that, if you can't kind of fuse those two together, you will have problem with an Igbo man. Okay.
Remember you said that Igbo man like to provide, do everything.
Yes.
So it's like the man that has to, you don't have to. What are you doing in America for 20 years? You didn't do anything tangible. You go and bring a woman to enslave her so that you can be giving her your paycheck. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. I'm not saying you should not contribute, but making her. We've had cases of a man buying the wife, went to the where she was working to go and buy her. So Uncle Ben, let's be realistic. If you are a provider, you want to work, why don't you just marry an American here so that you people can pull it together? Why must you go and bring somebody from Nigeria to come and make her to be a nurse so that can be working for you? That is slavery. Sorry. Okay,
now Uncle Patrick, just for us to make it clear for those who are watching, we have isolated cases and we have not so rampant cases. These cases of men bringing wife from Africa and want them to become a nurse so they can take care of the house, it's not all Igbo men. These are few cases, but you know, bad news travel faster than good news. So that is why we hear it. I know right now, if you ask me to count men, Igbo men that are taking care of their wife and everything, at the top of my head right now, I can count 20. And if you ask me to mention Igbo men that brought their wife and want the wife to become a nurse and start collecting her money and all that, I can only count maybe like 3. I don't know if I'm making sense to you now, Uncle Patrick. So the fact is there that there are some men who will do that, and it's not even Igbo men, it's cut across. Some men are naturally lazy, but it's more prominent when here in the Western world, we talk of people bringing wife and want them to be a nurse and all that. It's so common among Igbos. We get it. But not all the men necessarily want their wife to be a nurse so that they can be collecting her money. No, we just have few cases like that. And unfortunately, those ones are the ones that are spreading. It's just like when I was chatting with my sister, Sharaloge, and we were talking about, because I actually wanted to bring her to the platform so we can talk. Sharaloge said, hey, I know people really don't understand that marriage is sweet. I am enjoying my marriage, Uncle Ben. I love my man. We have our differences, but the moment I figure him out that, oh, I have to respect it, I have to do this, I've been enjoying my marriage and I would like to share. So I'm so happy. I say, come and share. The thing is, we don't have people coming out to tell the truth. There are a lot of ladies, Uncle Patrick, that their husband brought to this country They went to school, they acquire more degrees than their husband, and yet they are faithful, they are supporting their husband. Some of them even create businesses that the husband is the one who is managing it. And their husband have never asked them for one day and say, give me your paycheck. It's because those terrible ones are the ones that spread. So I agree 100% with Uncle Patrick that Igbo men like that we go and marry. In fact, some will go to the village and say, I'm looking for somebody who went to nursing school. If you don't go to nursing school, I'm not marrying you. It's because they live in the Western world and they know that nursing is that one field that gives you fast money, that guarantee consistent employment. Hey, shout out to Sister Yvette. Oh, wow. Yay. How can I pray to Sister Yvette in Igbo? Simbi. Oh, yeah, come and say prayer to Sister Yvette. It's not easy to get $10. Super chat from Sister Yvette. Oh, yeah, Simbi. Pray for Sister Yvette.
I'll pray in English. Me, I cannot pray in Igbo. God bless you, ma'am. God will replenish your pockets.
Amen.
Your source will never run dry. No, I'm still praying.
Amen.
Your source will never run dry. Men will favor you from every part of the earth.
Amen. Amen.
In Jesus' name, amen.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh, thank you, Sister Yvette. God bless you for that. We really appreciate you, man. Thank you. It shows that at least
God bless you.
It shows we are adding value to the community. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate. So, Uncle Patrick, do you get my explanation now, sir?
I really get you. Know that there might be some of your viewers that are there, going through what I just said. I said, what is Uncle Ben saying? If I tell you my own story, you won't be able to close your mouth. So that's why I'm standing in gap for those kind of women. Yes.
Thank you, sir. And just like we have men who brought their wife from Nigeria and want them to become a nurse so that they can be milking her, collecting her income. We also have some women that they bring their men from Nigeria and they want to take advantage of the man. So it got both ways, but these are all bad news. Me, I don't just like bad news. I like to just stay with the sweet one. Like I said, I like to be happy. So when I see some of these bad news, I'll just be like, Lord Jesus, please help us. So thank you, Uncle Patrick, for at least making it clear for us. Okay. Now, number 3, which is the ego thing. Let me quickly emphasize that Igbo men has big ego. Now, it's not just Igbo men, Nigerian men, African men generally has ego. And this is not limited to only African men. Even women has ego. I'm ready to debate this with anybody. If you see anybody that say, me, I don't have ego, tell that person they are lying. And how do I know? The moment you desire respect from people, the moment you desire recognition, the moment you want people to treat you according to your status, according to your accomplishment, according to how you feel about yourself, that is your ego speaking. And ego is a good thing. It's not as negative as we paint it. But here is the problem. People buy into this ego thing more than others. Some people are clouded by their ego that everything happening around them, how people interact and relate with them, they judge it based on their ego. They are constantly comparing how people are treating them. They are not looking at how them are treating other people. And that is where ego become an issue. So when we say Igbo men has ego, it's not a negative thing. I'm a Yoruba man, I have ego. Yes, I have ego. Sometimes I'm the type that I usually like to feel free, flow with everybody, just go with the vibe. But if I'm in an environment and you started treating me as if I'm a nobody, as if you just want this person, when my ego go kick in, some of the things that will come out of my mouth, you will be shocked. You will just be, is this the same Ben? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I remember one time when I think back in between 2015, 2017, 2018, because of my side hustle, which is cinematography, photography and videography, a lot of people, when they see me in Paris and I carry camera, I'm taking picture, they used to look at me like, oh, this small boy is here again taking picture. The way some people will even talk to me, come here, come and take my picture. You have not taken me any picture. These are people who are guests too. It's not as if they are paying me. Are you getting me now? Some of them will talk to me anyhow, both men and women. Why majority treat me absolutely with respect? Now, there are times that some of them will go beyond their boundary. Some will just come, maybe where I'm standing, while I'm focusing on my client, some will just come, hey, you, come and snap me and my wife. Sometimes when it gets to me, I'll just look at them like, what the fuck, who the hell are you? And sometimes I will just tell them, it doesn't matter whether you are wearing red cap or you are wearing white cap or anything. Just, hey, don't talk to me like that. Never in your life again. You do not hire me. You are not paying me for taking your pictures. You just look at me and just say, hey, you, come here. No. So we all have ego. My own ego self is big. So Igbo man has ego. It's not a bad thing. People deserve to at least live in their ego when they have accomplished things. And sometimes if some people did not throw in on your face that you need to respect them, you won't even know that you are supposed to respect them for their accomplishment. So you will see an Igbo man now that built 2-3 houses, fancy big houses with huge money in his account balance. But maybe because the man did not go to school, he's not speaking polished English. A lot of people will just look down on him. How do you expect that man to show you that he's not your mate? That he can buy you, feed you, and feed your generation? So having ego is not a negative thing. And I stand by my Igbo brothers. But now when it comes to marriage, you as the wife, if you don't recognize that as an Igbo man, this man has ego, and you know how to massage that ego, you will have a problem with an Igbo man. And be honest, an Igbo man will do everything to get money so he can take care of you. An Igbo man will be so rich, you will tell him, nah, me, I want to drive Lexus. And the man will tell you, hey, don't worry. By the next trip, I'm buying you that Lexus. And he will buy you the Lexus. So now you want to say because you are educated, you went to this university, you have this degree, and this man is into his business, you are the wife, you now want to start carrying shoulder, carrying body. We are equal in this house, so in this marriage we are equal. If you and your equality, as far as an Igbo man is concerned, and I'm 100% in support of that. If a man is taking care of you, taking care of business, going out there busting his balls to make money, depriving himself of so many things, do you know how many risks an Igbo man is taking when they go for business? So you need to learn how to massage that ego. If you believe because of your education, because you can speak this English, you are married to an Igbo man, then you want to now walk over him. You are this, you are that. Igbo man will kick you out of that house. The reality will hit you so fast. So there are two classes of Igbo men. We have those who believe in the old tradition and philosophy, and we have those who believe in blending the whole tradition culture into the modernized world. So they can accept some treatment from you to some degree. But if you can't figure out which category your husband belongs to as fast as possible, so you know how to handle him. If you feel like you can talk to him anyhow, a chief, somebody who have had the title of a chief, a red cat chief or whatever in his town, the breadwinner of his village, you want to say you are the wife, I'm educated, I'm this, we are equal in this marriage. Look, we are not in Nigeria, we are abroad. My sister, he go hit you so bad. So that's what we are talking about as far as ego is concerned. Uncle Patrick, do you want to chime in on that one, sir? Hello, Uncle Patrick. Uncle Patrick, don't leave me with the ego. Okay, Simbi, what would
Uncle
you say
Ben.
about that? Do you agree with my assessment of this ego thing?
Yes, the woman should know her place. Know your place. Don't try to play your husband's role. Don't try to compete with him. Just know your place. Respect yourself. Respect your husband.
Exactly.
Because they are big on respect.
They are big on respect too. And it's because they are delivering. They are doing what they are supposed to do. So if you're watching this and you want to marry an Igbo man, know this and know peace. If you can't figure out how to massage his ego, how to show him respect, how to recognize that all that he is doing is well appreciated, don't even marry him. If you believe in all these people telling you jazz on social media, we are in a different world now. You got to treat women equally. She's your mate at home. You are not better than her. She's also doing something. You have to come in. You do house chores. You wash plate. You have to cook. You are telling an Igbo man that has gone to hustle for over 12 hours. I don't say truth today, but me I could talk am.
Yes, just like you said. Okay, sorry.
Go ahead, my dear.
Okay, just like you said, there are two classes of Igbo men. We have the ones that are deep in tradition, like that tradition is they eat and drink it, literally. While we have the other ones who are a bit enlightened, maybe those ones that went to school to a certain, extent. They might just.
Hey, sorry, my dear. I see my sister here. Sorry, I see my sister, Princess. Oh, Princess, let's do this. I was gonna call you earlier, but I forgot. So, Princess, Princess TV. I'm sharing the link to the YouTube channel. Oh, wow. This one is showing 365. No, this is not 365. This is Uncle Beno. Let me switch to Uncle Beno. I want to share the link so that those who are watching on Facebook, they can come to YouTube and join. And Princess, if you want to join, use the link to join, please. Because you are an Igbo girl too. I want to hear your view on this matter. Omo Igbo where the UK. Fine girl, no pimples. All right. So Simbi, go ahead.
Okay, so I was saying that thing you said about knowing the class that the Igbo man you are about to get married to belongs to. You have to know if he's a traditional man or if he's a bit enlightened to drop some things to accommodate you as a woman. For example, now a traditional Igbo man will not go into the kitchen and cook for you. That's something you should know. Yes. But the one that is a bit enlightened and maybe he has changed his mentality a little bit can just maybe make food for you once in a while, and it will not happen, like I said, once in a while. It will not happen all the time. Maybe he's just doing that because he loves you and he just wants to pamper you, and then he will do that.
Yeah.
Although I can tell you for a fact, my dad, when we were very much younger, was one making breakfast. I didn't grow up watching my mom make breakfast for us. My dad stopped making breakfast for us when he got the promotion at his job, and he started doing, he became very busy. So that was when he stopped cooking. My dad was cooking until I was about 10 or so. Was always making breakfast.
Your dad is the blended type that I spoke about. And just like I said when we were talking about the Yoruba men, what you need to know, there are Yoruba men that will literally do all domestic work in the house. They don't care. They will help you, their wife out 24/7. I do the same. But the only thing is, if you demand it, if you are asking for it as if you are mates, as if what is there, you have to do it now. That is when you call for trouble. Yeah, my princess is here. What's up, princess? My troublemaker princess. How are you doing, mama?
I'm good.
How is the weather in UK now? Say the weather don't hot more. Yeah. Oh, all right. I believe you've been following this conversation so far, and we've done like 1 hour now. We are rounding up gradually. So I'm just going to ask you one or two things, princess. So do you agree that an Igbo man has ego?
Okay, the thing is...
Oh, we can't hear you again. What happened?
Can you hear me?
Okay, we can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay. The thing is, I've never dated an Igbo man. I've never dated an Igbo man.
I'm in trouble. Why are you guys always saying I've never dated an Igbo man? What happened? What did Igbo man do to you?
I've never dated an Igbo man, but truth be told, Igbo men, like you said, they don't like doing things for their women, but once they marry a white woman, they are out and about. They want to do everything. They want to wash the dishes. They want to wash their clothes. Yeah. Like you said earlier, about the Yoruba men. I've dated Yoruba, someone from the Yoruba is Western, isn't it? Somebody from the West. So, like, he was a good person. Like, he does the dishes. He's a good cook. I'll be sleeping and the food is ready. Yeah. So, but the only thing he's lacking. You know, the other time when you were in my life, that was the only thing he was lacking. That's the only area.
Oh, the licking plate thing. Don't even start now. Don't even start. How would you expect a man, dogun to be licking plate? We will not go there. When I go scatter this place for me again. Princess, take time. Oh, Princess, I can't hear you again. I think maybe she's receiving a call or something. Anyway, okay, I can hear you now.
That was the only thing, because he's a very good cook. The way he makes the Yoruba stew with the fish, he's a very good cook. Most times, before I will even wake up on Sundays, he's gone to the slaughter, like the butcher place. He's gone there to get fresh meat. Immediately they are cooking, they are killing it. He's brought it home, he's washed, he's cooked it. Before I wake up, the meat is already in the oven. What a life, good life, good life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this is what I can say about the Yoruba men. But for Igbo, hey, Otilo, Iro, me, I don't know.
Princess, what part of Igbo are you from? Princess.
Abia.
You are from Abia and you don't want to deal with Igbo people. What's wrong with this girl? Eh?
You're my sister.
Princess.
Hey, hi, princess.
I actually did two Yoruba men. One is in the States and one is here in the UK. Yeah? The one in the States, this girl was treating me like a queen. A queen. You know, there was a time he came back from the US. Me, I also traveled to Nigeria. So he invited me. Oh, come, I want to introduce you to my family. I said, no, you're supposed to come to your family. You're supposed to come to my own family and introduce yourself that you want to marry their child. He said, no, you know, since it's been long, my mom has been asking about you, so come so that they will see you, then I will come with my family. So I had to go. I went there. God is a great God, because God knows that I don't want to do anything, like, you know what I mean? It's the real dog that lick plate. Oh my good gosh. Stacy, I'm like giving you a warm embrace, sister.
Yeah, gay. I hear you. UK people.
You know what happened? I went to this place, so Ekiti State, to meet this brother. So I told him, guy, I'm menstruating. He said, how can you be coming to visit somebody and you're menstruating? I said, is it because of that one that you told me? So he said, no. You're right. You're not supposed to sleep in the same room as me because you're in your period. I said, what kind of tradition is that?
Well, welcome to the Yoruba tradition.
Is that? I said, so if I marry you finally, we cannot sleep in the same room if I'm menstruating. He said, no. It's not right. It's not right. I said, okay, don't worry. Let me go and stay in this living room. Tomorrow I will go. He said, no. Why? I don't like this kind of a thing. You're putting confusion in my head. I said, okay.
All right, no problem. That is good. It's like you only have problem in that area with Yoruba people.
But I'm still concerned why you are not dating Igbo brothers. You should have at least know your brothers better now. Eh?
So do you know what happened? Oh my good God. These family members, they so treated me like a queen. In the morning they woke up, they will sweep everywhere. When I'm taking broom or brush to tidy, no. We need to start treating you the way we're going to treat you when we marry you. The only thing that was left for these people was just to take water. Let me put my leg in the bowl for them to wash my feet. This guy kept on treating me well. I don't know what he told them. Oh. And one day, the woman, oh, you look like you're pregnant. I looked at the guy. I said, you won't even see the mountain. You don't even touch my mouth before. What did you let me say again?
Anyway, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right. Let me quickly move on to the next two attributes, and then we can call it today. Princess is a very funny lady. Follow Princess TV on Facebook. You will laugh, tire. I was following her on our show 2 days ago, and this guy won't take laughter, finish me. Bad picking. I don't know. UK people are so wayward. I'm sorry to say, Sisi. I'm just kidding anyway. All right. So, number 4, they like food. Oh, Igbo men like food. And when you are married to an Igbo man or you are dating them, you should do something about your cooking skills. They like varieties, better African dishes. So if you are the type that you want to be doing all these, let us order, like my sister Marriott was saying earlier, it won't work. You have to cook better soup, vegetable soup, nsala. Girls, unabi Igbo. When I tell me some other Igbo food where Igbo men like. Oh yeah, let's go. Simbi. Abi, you don't know Igbo food where your brother like again.
Uncle Ben, I'm answering you now. Did you reduce my volume?
No, we just didn't
Hello?
hear you. We can hear you now.
Hello?
Your network. Maybe you have to go out and come back again, CB. Okay. Princess, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
So what are some of the food that you know that Igbo people like?
Eforiro, ayamashe.
Eforiro, those are Yoruba. Oh. This guy, are you sure you be Igbo? Princess?
Okay,
hey.
wait. Oh,
Princess
that was my Igbo. Okay. Oha soup.
Oha soup.
Egusi soup.
Egusi.
Osiza soup. Achara, like from my own state, the very soup is okazi soup.
Okazi, that's a very good one.
Okazi, yes. With achara
so if you,
and mbam. You must make it with achara, mbam, and oporoko.
So if you want to marry an Igbo man, please learn how to cook these foods. If you can't cook all this food, you will have problem with an Igbo man. No, Biko, it's a must. You know how to cook. Oh, all right, because Igbo man like food, and not just Igbo man, even Yoruba. We Nigerian men, we like food. So you should all bear that in mind. Now, the last but not the least, we cannot exhaust this one today. We can't finish this one today. So I will add it to part 2 of this show, because this is where the main problem started in Igbo marriages. And I'm sorry to say. So every ladies, you need to follow this number 5. This one is key. Igbo people, Igbo man, they hardly marry outside their tribe. Don't get me wrong. They marry outside their tribe. It's not as if they don't, but it's rare. It's very, very rare. And it takes those who have traveled out of Nigeria, living in Western world, to do that a lot. They can easily marry anybody. But you see those that lives in Nigeria and believe in their culture and tradition, it's very hard for them to marry outside their tribe. And another aspect of them choosing a wife, this one is very important. An Igbo mom's mother, I'm not talking about the grown Igbo people, Igbo boy that want to marry for the first time, maybe in his 30s, in his 28, 30s, 32, 33, even 35. the mom play a significant role in who he's going to marry. If he sees a girl that he loves and he wants to marry that girl, he will introduce that girl to the mom. In fact, in some Igbo culture, once Igbo people don't do dating. You remember what I said? There are two classes of Igbo men when it comes to this marriage and marriage thing. There are those who believe in the core traditional norms, the culture and practices of Igbo people. There are those who believe in that. All those who go all out. And there are those who infuse the old tradition into the modern day practices. So it's two things. But majorly, before an Igbo man will marry you, before they propose you and say they want to wife you, their mom have a strong say in it. There are in some cultures in the Igbo line, in the Igbo culture, that sometimes the husband will send the wife, the intended wife, to go and live with the mom. It's a kind of evaluation. Or in this modern world now, when they have their mom visiting, maybe their mom come to visit in Lagos or in abroad, they will have that girlfriend come around and spend some times with the mom. So the mom can actually evaluate her, can assess her cooking, home duties, just to know if she's a wife material. Now, if an Igbo man, mom, said no, nah, mba, this one not be wife. This one, sis, your problem have started though. If the man loves you so much and went ahead and marry you, despite the mother kicking against it, your own don't jam you. Tieti bye. You will never know peace in that home. You must try to win the Igbo mother over. Once you can win the mom over, you've already captured the home. If you say I'm lying, let me know. It's not even lying, self. But if you think I'm not making sense, let me know. But these are some of the things you should know about Igbo men. The mother have a very powerful say in who they marry. And you dare not disrespect an Igbo man's mom. You know, this modern day, this feminism and all this thing is going crazy now. A lot of women now believe we are married. Mama, why would mama say this? Why would mama say that? This thing, this relationship between mom and son, it runs deep among Yoruba and Igbo people, especially their men. That bond is there. If there is one person you don't dare disrespect, they don't born you well. No matter how beautiful or how educated you are, if there is one person you dare don't disrespect, is the mom of a Yoruba man or an Igbo man. I'm telling you now, no matter how terrible their parent could be or their mom could be, pray that your husband is matured enough to handle the mom. If the husband happens to be mama's boy, hey, my sister, you need a lot of patience to make your marriage work. Simbi, over to you. What's your take on Igbo men not marrying outside of their race?
Uncle Ben, this one is true. Even though now we have Igbo men marrying other tribes, but mainly they are big on marrying their own tribe because they feel that the woman understands the culture. They don't have to put you through some certain things like trying to school you and trying to bring you up to speed on cultures and traditions. So they naturally don't want that stress. So they just, marry their tribe. And again, they are big on their mom's approval, like you mentioned. If mama doesn't like you, then we're not getting married. If mama
Not
doesn't
yet.
approve, yes.
Go on.
If mama,
Go on.
okay, yes. If mama doesn't approve, we're not getting married. And then even even in the marriage, their mom has this influence. Like she 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 kind of control the marriage indirectly.
Yeah.
Like she's trying to school you on how to treat her son or take care of her son and all of that. These things still happen till today. And then if the man does not create healthy boundaries, then they start having issues. And it's now a mother-in-law versus daughter-in-law kind of, war. And then they start you know, there's this, who is more important in your life, your mother or your wife? That's when all those kind of nonsense start coming up.
Don't even try that game with an Igbo man. Say you want to ask who is more important in your life, your mom or your wife. Don't
You
even go
choose
there.
his mom,
I
even
pray
when
it
you
won't
have
happen
kids
to
for
you
him.
people.
So
Sister,
that's it. But
yeah, hold
I kind
on.
of feel
Sister Yvette said, talk more about the mama's boy. I have learned a lot over the years. Sissy said, let me see. I think I saw something here. Yeah, Sissy said, I couldn't marry someone like that. We love Momsy, but she should know her place. Let me see. I think Sissy dropped something before now. Sissy said, you will wait like the P Square bro, who married after his mom died. Yes,
his mom
absolutely.
died.
So now, like I said, we're not doing this show just for YouTube money or something. It's for you to learn. You got to understand that there are certain things you look at in a marriage, in a man, before you agree to marry him. It goes beyond, oh, he loves me, he spent on me, I can live my baby girl's life. Look, ask people who have been in marriage, they go tell you, marriage is not a joke. Marriage is hard. Marriage is tough, but marriage is sweet if you do your homework and if you know your person, your spouse. If you know him to some extent, you know his background, his expectations, what you are supposed to watch out for before you say I do. I know a lot of people these days, they want to do the Cinderella marriage. We met at this event. He's so cool. He's a great guy. I loved him. He's an Igbo boy. Can you believe it? He spoils me. He sent me gifts. He sent me flowers. I think we're just perfect match. And you know what? He proposed and I say, yes, I do. When I see people like that, I usually laugh, say, ha, 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 ha. They cook the fire, we won't burn your yarn. You never know anything. There are things you need to know before you say, yes, I do to an Igbo man. That's just what we're saying. And this particular, hey, Sister Misty, welcome, Mama. Where have you been, Sister Misty? We're about to round up now. You are just showing. Oh, see, Misty. See you in court. Let me call my lawyer for you. You are just coming in now.
Sister D is making a very great point. I'm very big on this one.
All right. This says nothing attractive or masculine about a man who can't protect his wife from family interference. Yes, I agree with you, D. But here's 100%. The thing. Here's the thing. How a man protects you against his family largely depends on you.
Your attitude, yes.
Exactly. Let's just call it what it is. You cannot be disrespectful to a man's mom, even how you talk when the mother is not present. Let's just call it what it is. You cannot be disrespectful to a man's mom. You know, there are some women, everything is about their family. My mom, oh, we have to go check on my mom. Oh, my mom needs this. My daddy needs that. My mom needs her. My daddy want to do that. Look, I will be honest with you. I've been in this marriage business for a while now. I've seen this thing. These are some of the things you discuss that the earlier both of you quickly realizes how to go about it, the better your marriage will be. If you are the type who is always talking about your family, my mom, my dad, and you are not talking to your husband, say, babe, have you checked on mama? I called mom. Mama did not pick my call. What is happening? I've called mama like 3 times. Mama haven't talked. I hope mama is okay. You see all those small things. Checking on his mom, talking to his mom, it goes a long
way. Yes.
You want to know. There are some women that will see this video now, and I'm going to be candid. That's why it's an uncle's channel. You are not supposed to like me. I'm just supposed to tell you the hard truth, and then it will hit a chord. Okay? There are some women now that in the past 6 months to 1 year, they have not even spoken to their mother-in-law. It doesn't matter whether you people are not talking, whether the mother-in-law
or even gifted her something.
You have not spoken to your mother-in-law. You have not even talked to your husband about your mother-in-law. You are not discussing your mother-in-law well-being with his son. And you are comfortable. Oh, he's my love. He treats me right. Your husband has reservation. I'm telling you the truth now. It's not going to sound great. And I know, if you are watching this now, then quickly know, your husband is mad with you, but he's just hiding it because you are in Western world. 6 months, 1 year, you are not speaking to his mom. You are not checking about his mom elsewhere. And he's always, oh, my mom, oh, my dad, my mom, oh, my dad, my mom. And you are saying men should protect their wife from their family. No man will protect a rubbish woman from no family. That's a selfish woman. I've told you, life is a game. Everything is a game. Even your marriage is a game. There are some things you do, even if it's not coming from deep down inside your heart. You are just doing it to please your partner. Are you getting me? You are just doing that thing so your partner will be happy. Your partner, even if you are pretending doing it, you just have to do it. Let me tell you one thing right now. If I'm married to you and your mom is in Nigeria, for instance, oh, today, babe, my mom, I think my mom needs this thing in her house. Okay, let's do it. I bring money, we do it. Hey, babe, my daddy is in the hospital. I bring money, we take care of Papa. And it goes on like that, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Hey, my brother just gained admission. I think we have to pay the school fees. You are involving me. You are involving me every time in your family matter, and I'm stepping up. We are solving it. But my mom never called me one day and said, Ben, please help me thank my wife. Oh, you not go believe my wife send money or my wife do this thing for me. I never hear stuff like that. Or my mom saying, oh, Ben, we talked yesterday, or I talked to my wife, I talked to my children. Nothing like that. It's not your family. Make I tell you, as a man, I will be honest with you. I will be patient. I will be patient. But the day I will explode, the day I will throw you in your faces that you are a selfish, crazy, nasty woman. A very selfish, blinded woman that cares only about herself and her family. The day I will slap you with that in your face. Yee. That's the day you will know, say, Yoruba Dimo. Everybody, they carry a waka. The same applies to Igbo men. Everything is you as a woman. You don't care about your husband. You don't check on the family. You don't check on anybody. It's just about you. You are being selfish. You are not the kind of woman that deserves to be protected when the family start to attack you. I will say it. I don't want it to be I don't want it to be fine. I don't want it to be palatable. I will say it. Once the family finally get angry, and even, do you know what it means for you to follow your husband to his family house and nobody even want to greet you? There are some women, if you are listening to this now, this is a wake-up call. In your entire husband family, you don't have one person that is your paddy. 2, 3, 4 people that are in your corner, that you chit-chat, you share things with. And you say, he loves me, we're having a life. Look, the truth is they have left you and your family, you and your husband, to your marriage. You are on your own. Your husband is no longer a man. Let me tell you the truth. It go hard to accept it, but hear it. Once the entire family cut you and your husband off, because your husband is tilting towards your family a lot, and is not doing much for them. Once some family grow to that point that they feel like, you know what? Yeah, where the wife has captured him. Everything is about the wife. No, leave them. Let him enjoy his marriage. Let him enjoy his wife and his family. We don't need him. The family will start cutting your husband off. They are having family meeting, they will cut him. It doesn't matter how rich he is. It doesn't matter, maybe it's in US or UK. Once the family start to cut your husband off, your husband is hearing they had family meeting on WhatsApp group last week, but nobody notified him until you have done a bad job, to be frank. So it goes both ways. As you are emphasizing, take care of your family, take care of, also keep asking your husband, even if you don't like the mom, even if you don't like the siblings, anybody, pretend. Just have you checked on mama? Have you checked on papa? How are they doing? Oh, I called mama last week. I called papa last week. I don't think papa is sounding fine. Oh. You have to make sure you call pharmacy. May they send medicine to papa. Just even if not fake love as a wife, show it. If you are not doing all that, and you are sitting on this chair, a man should protect the wife against the family. You are on your own. The family will attack you, and they will attack you till Jesus comes. It may be hard though. You may hate me for it, but thank you. I just have to say my mind. So that is where we'll continue next in the next show, hopefully on Wednesday. We will start by revisiting this topic again. Igbo men hardly marry outside their tribe, and there are so many reasons for that. There are some level of respect an Igbo man desire from his wife that if you are coming from a different tribe, you really can't give him that level of respect. There are things there are some traditional roles you have to play. Look, majority of the Igbo men that you see, they like traditional title. I don't take it the wrong way. I've seen people make mockery of Igbo men. Oh, these Igbo people, they will go collect you 20 title. They will just spend money collect them. You will spend the money to collect them. There are some things that define success in every tradition. For an Igbo man, if you are successful and you don't have a traditional title, you are not successful. When we go home in December, you cannot talk in some gathering. It means a lot. Being a title chief matters a lot in Igbo tradition. If you are successful, you have money, no title. They just call you like that. Go and check. Don't you see this guy? You Ledoche. You Ledoche have so many titles. I've been waiting that they call Odogu. I don't even know. Title is a big deal in Igbo land. So, if you are married to an Igbo man, expect that one day he will want to have a traditional title. And as a wife, as a lolo, you have to play some role. If he marry outside his culture, you may undermine the significance of your role as the wife of that title man. I believe I've been able to make some cases for those things you need to know. Hey, welcome, Sister Natu. I believe I've made some cases for those things you should know before you marry an Igbo man. And this one is very, very thick. So if you are not from the Igbo tribe and your Igbo man is proposing to you that I want to marry you, my sister, learn so much, learn a lot about his village, where he comes from, their marriage rights, what is expected of a wife from his part of East, his part of Igbo lineage, and there are just so many things you need to know, and you will enjoy that marriage. But if you are in your Western world kind of mindset and mentality, this equality thing, this feminism thing, we got to be equal. That's why the other day when my sister Misty, when they brought the issue of Chimamanda, I frowned at it because I watched some of the things Chimamanda does. Chimamanda has a perfect explanation, a perfect presentation on what feminism is all about. But Chimamanda herself have done some things that it's an abomination. One time I heard her making an argument that why would they share cola in an Igbo gathering and they give the cola to only men? They are not giving it to the women. What kind of bullshit is that? I'm sorry. Your level of education cannot overturn some tradition. I respect my mother. She's a great woman. She have accomplished a lot. A good writer. World-renowned and recognized writer. But that day when I saw that video and I read about it when she said, what is there? How could they break cola nut and they give it to the men? And we the women we are left out. It shouldn't be done. I'm like, what? Did this lady has fame got into this lady's head? Do you know what it means? If an Igbo man break kola nut and they offer it to you as a woman, and you go take them. No. Make una tell me. I may be wrong. I'm not an Igbo man, but I've been rolling with Igbo people for like almost half of my years alive, and I know it's a taboo. So, thank God you are here, Simbi.
You're not wrong.
If Igbo people are not Igbo men where they gather, won't do meeting, they break kola nut. If they carry and give you, you go take them.
No, I don't go take ko.
Okay.
No.
But Chimamanda talk say, we got to be equal. What is there? You don't treat the female differently. When you break kola nut, you give it to everybody we take. Do you buy into that thing? As an Igbo girl?
I do not. I do not. I do not, Uncle Ben. No.
Hey, so those are the things I'm talking about. Now, if you are married to an Igbo man, and you don't recognize that, it doesn't matter the academics, it doesn't matter your degree. When it comes to tradition and culture, men will always occupy a higher place than women.
Very
if
true.
you don't recognize that, don't get into that marriage. Don't marry that person. You will just come to social media and cry about it tomorrow. He treat me bad. It's a good Igbo man. But after we got married, the family were coming. The mother came. When the mother lived with us, the mother made my life. Hey.
Uncle Ben, you should act.
You go cry, Tayao. Auntie, you will cry, Tayao. Do you know, when my mother-in-law came, my mother-in-law always sit in the living room talking with my husband. My husband will spend hours and hours with the mom while I'm in the room. Auntie, if your brain correct, if you have done your homework, you will know that mama coming to stay for Omugo. Because it's one thing, you can't even deny an Igbo mama Omugo. You never ready to marry with that. You will know that when that mama came to stay for Omugo, that is the time for his son to bond with him too. And if you have to play the game, you don't have to see mama as an enemy. You just have to win mama over and then express yourself to your husband, and then your husband will adjust. And like I said, there are some men who knew that my wife comes first. I have to bring balance between my wife and my mom.
Balance, yeah.
That we actually talk to their mom that, mommy, you can't do this to my wife, or mommy, you have to do this. They will actually orientate their mom on how to treat you as a wife. There are some men like that. But if you are married to the men who don't see that, oh, my family come first, my wife is important, I got to prepare my mom on how she's going to treat my wife. If you marry to that kind of man that don't know that it is his duty, his responsibility to educate his mom on how to treat you as the wife, my sister, accept your fate. Accept your fate. Just find how you go handle your husband, so that instead, if mama suppose stay 1 year, mama go stay 6 months, then make mama they go. But if you think you're gonna start fighting, you're gonna go into this battle that, okay, we will know who have him, he's my husband. If you know, if you know you want him to be bonded with you, you should have married him. He's my husband. Mama, go back to your husband, go and meet your own husband. If you are doing that crap with an Igbo man, where mama, where love him mama, until now you go lose. It doesn't matter how many children you born, you are going. All right, that's my submission for today. So on Wednesday, we will come back and we will talk about number 6 to 10. So let me take a couple of comments as we round up. I need you to follow me on this one, Simbi. So if you agree or disagree, you will just explain yourself real quick. My time is far gone. So number 1, I'm afraid I have to disagree. It is not always dependent on how his wife presents. It is the general mindset of how they view the wife. Some moms are in competition with their daughter-in-law. You are absolutely correct, D. A lot of moms are in competition. And now Igbo moms are even, not even Igbo moms, Yoruba moms, some Yoruba moms do this. From the day you marry their son, especially if that son is first son, or the son is the breadwinner of the family and you married him, you are not only in competition with mama, you are in competition with the entire family. In fact, they see you as a gold digger. But at the same time, everything comes back to the man. It is how your husband treats you that determines how the family treats you. And it is how you are as a woman. How do you accept them? What are the things you are doing that can make your husband to tell his family that, look, my wife is not like this? All this idea that you people have it that my wife is controlling me or my wife is disrespectful, she's not like that. But you have to prove yourself to your husband first. But if you are in your feminine zone, oh, me, everything is me and my family, my mama, my papa, forget that crap. Your husband will not defend you and it will lead to something else. So you have a very good point, my sister D. But then, it's all about do your due diligence before you get married. It's not all the story you see on social media, people coming and shouting and yelling, my husband do me like that. It's not all of them that are right. Many of them will not tell you where they fuck up. Remember what I said the last time? A lot of people come to social media to tell all these woeful stories about their marriage. They will start telling you from the end. They won't tell you from the beginning. They won't tell you all those little many things that they have done to their husband, or the husband what he has done to his wife. All those things they think it doesn't matter, it doesn't count. They won't tell you. They will just tell you the big ones. But there has been something ongoing before it led to the big one. I give you an example here. If I'm married to you, and every time from January to December, is your family, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, you are not talking anything about my own family. You are not even asking about their well-being. Even though you are not talking to them, you are not calling them. You are not even encouraging me to even check on my own people. Everything is about your. I go help you to pile them up. The day I will blow it, I will explode in your eyes. And when I explode for your face, if God won't help you, you will keep it to yourself. If you dare bring any of your family member inside, maybe I explode. After I don't say everything's about you and your family, you now call your mama. Mommy, can you believe what Ben said? Oh, Ben said I'm selfish. That is only my family. If God bless mama, may mama just leave me alone. If mama dare carry phone, don't come and say, Ben, my daughter said you are complaining about her taking care of her. I say, yes, mama. Even you, mama. When was the last time you asked me if my mom is okay or my dad is okay? It go both ways. We got to understand this thing. I know it's hard. That's why it's Uncle Beno's show. I know it's tough. I could have tell you, oh, the man must not do this. I won't tell you that. You have to take responsibility too. You have to know that you have to pour water up front for you to walk on a wet floor. So take the lesson away from this. If you have not been asking your husband about his people, you have not been asking about his mom, his dad, his siblings, your husband know that you are selfish. Your husband know you are selfish. Just take that from me. He won't talk, he won't complain, but he know you are selfish. Ordinary asking goes a long way. When you tell a man, hey, darling, now, wow, which time you don't call mama last? Hey, baby, why you not send auntie for Nigeria? May go check on mama of village. Give auntie money, even if not 200,000. Give auntie may go check on mama. Hey, you are not even asking of mama. See, statement like that gladdens your husband's heart. Your husband will see you as a treasure. But if you think everything is about money, sex, hey, I cook for you, I'm taking care of your children. What do you mean, am I all right?
It's like saying you're marrying the man and you're marrying his family too.
Yes, you marry the man, you marry the family. Like I drink water. You do not necessarily need to have the family in your house or to bring yourself down for the family. No, but you should know that this man you are getting married to came out of somewhere. Someone gave back to him. Someone raised him. Someone spent money on him. You just met him when he's already accomplished. If you fail to recognize that this man is coming from a house, from a lineage, from a culture, from a tradition, you are not ready for that marriage. You are selfish. That is just it. And this goes for men too. If you are married to a woman and you know that this woman don't give an F about her own family, she don't care, There are some women now who say they never check on their mama for the past 1 year or 2 years. There are some women right now that they've never thought about buying clothes for their mama. And you won't marry her. In fact, if I have to date you, if I date you for 3 months and we are chit-chatting anytime you are talking, I never heard you mention your mom or your dad. Say, oh, I miss my mom. Oh, I wish you can talk to my mom. Your mom is not coming up in your conversation as a woman, and I'm talking to you. I'm cutting you off. If I spend money on you, maybe, yeah, it's a red flag. If I spend money on you, maybe I took you out on some expensive date, I'll be patient, make I hit. Once I hit the cookie, maybe 2 or 3 times. Once I hit the ship bang 2, 3 times, yes, I'm okay. I will leave you there. You where you know talk about your man, you know talk about your papa. Now you are expect me to talk about my mama, my papa. Like, I will just say because of the money where I spend, I will take time, hit where I
Hey, oh, best.
yeah, now, bite you, join, bite you, just to show say, okay, my money, anything. Oh, my sister Cherish, how are you doing? Did I say you're correct? I thought you'd be here earlier, Olivia, but no problem. We'll do part 2 on Wednesday. Sisi said, it's important to establish how you will relate with your extended family members before marriage, during dating. Absolutely. What do you think about that, Mama?
Yes.
You agree with
100%. Okay. Yes, I agree with her.
Yeah, and Sister Yvette say, yes, very important to establish those matters before marriage. Thank you, Sister Yvette. This says, so the man is not accountable. Letting the family you come from ruin the new family you are creating. As a man and the head of the home, it's like, my sister D, you really don't get the message here. You don't get the message. And if you have been listening to me for quite a time, you will know I'm consistent on one thing. I've always said that life is a game. Marriage is a game you play to win. It's not, when I say marriage is a game, it's not as if maybe you are in competition with your spouse, but it's a game because you want to do things that will win your spouse over, and your spouse should do things that will win you over, something that will make you guys warm. So if you are in a marriage and you do not recognize the role and impact of your husband's family in his life, if you don't recognize that this guy is connected to them by blood, so even while he's with you, treating you as Alpha and Omega, if you are not giving that space that, oh, this guy also, I have to be showing concern that I like his family, I like his mom, I like his dad. If you are just in this zone that we are married, this is our family we created, everything is about us. And if your man has a very strong attachment to his mother or any member of his family, he will pick his mom over you. The only way you can detach a man or kind of disarm a man from putting his mom over you is by you showing concern for his mom. Hey, Nigbo, we are teaching you guys this scope now. You won't take it. This is for your own good. If you want a man to defend you, like say tomorrow, no day, show him you love his mom. Even if you don't like him. It's a game. Pretend. Every now and then, be concerned. Show him that you genuinely concerned about his mother. The day the mom will call him or tell him, this is your wife. I don't like how this is your wife they behave. Do you know what will come to your husband's head? The wife will be like, what, mom? This Simbi that is always worried about you, Simbi that is always reminding me that I must send money to you every month. What are you talking about, mama? No, mama, you are wrong. I don't know. Maybe it don't make sense. I will leave it at that. But I'm telling you, life is a game. You want to win your husband over, win his mom. You don't have to kiss his mom ass. Just show to him that you accept him and his mom, that you like his mom. Well, now remote, anywhere you press, now your husband go to follow. And the day the mom,
his family.
I'm telling you, the day the mom has problem with you, the husband will defend you to the core.
Very true.
Okay, maybe. You know, say maybe as uncle, I'm old school. I don't understand modern day.
No, Uncle
But
Ben, I'm with you
I get what
100%. I understand
I
what
get
you're
what
saying.
D is saying, and that is why I love D. D always bring it 100% because this is actually the mentality of a lot of women out there. D is just the same thing I'm doing if I'm on MOP show is what D is doing now, which I appreciate a lot. A lot of people out there, a lot of ladies nowadays, this is what they believe. Oh, you don't know the family you created is important than the family you. Absolutely. Even me, I put the family I created first and I don't hide it. All my family know. You come around my wife, around my children, you will meet me. But yet, there are certain things my madam has done that give me that confidence that, okay, if you be my family and you have problem with this woman, it means that you didn't take your time to really know her. Or maybe I, the man, I'm not the one telling you, my family, of how wonderful she is. So you already have this preconception or this sentiment about her. You get what I'm saying now, Simbi? Because sometimes, men, you are supposed to tell your family how good your wife is. Some of the things your wife are doing, you need to let your family know. So that your family will not just be there and be thinking that you are the one making all this money, you are the one making all this accomplishment. Your wife is just there to eat the money. You are supposed to be telling your family so that that will change their perception of your wife. It's very important. But if you don't sell your wife to your family, you don't sell the good deeds of your wife to your family, you don't tell your family that, look, as I did this abroad, all this money where they said, now my wife make me feel send them. She's taking care of these children. She actually hold it down for me so I can travel, I can go anywhere to go and hustle. Maybe now they thank my wife. If you are not telling your family this thing, your family will just sit down and say you are doing wonder in abroad. Oh, she's there chopping your money. That's what many of them will think back. Oh, you have to sell your wife to your family. Your family don't live with you. Your mama, your papa don't live with you and your wife. So they don't really know your wife. They are only looking at your wife from far away. And because maybe you are the breadwinner of the family, they are only looking at, this boy, this house when they build, his wife go come collect them. This wife not even do anything. No, you have to sell your wife to your family. What is coming out of your mouth to your family about your wife is what they will go with. Maybe I'm not making sense anyway, but try and see. Sister Ivan say, but no, don't even put y'all in this matter. He doesn't know whether he's running or walking. Oh, Sister Yvette. All right, I'm going to be rounding up around here. Then on Wednesday, we will have our conversation when we treat the number 6 to 10 things you should know about an Igbo man before you marry them. My sister Olivia said, Uncle Ben, Omugo is for the ladies, so mom, not the man. I don't even know. All I just know that mama, they can't do Omugo. Abi, is that not what is Simbi? Is that not how it's done in Igbo? Not be mama, they can't do
No,
Omugo.
sister, no. It's the mother of the lady that has that right, not the man.
Okay, the mother of the lady is the one that will come for Omugo.
Yes,
right?
yes. That's how it is
Okay.
in Igbo land,
What if the
yes.
mom is not alive? If the mom is late, who will come for Omugo?
And then mama can come, her mother-in-law can come. But once the mom is alive, the mother, that's her place. But I mean, I kind of feel like, yes, I kind of feel like if both moms are alive, when my mom comes for like maybe 2 months, then your mom can come for another 2 months, so that there will be it will not be a case of it's only my mom that is taking care of the grandchild and your mother is
You see,
not
you
around.
see,
So
you see,
you
you
just
see,
have to
this
keep.
is Simbi, sorry to cut you there. This is where conversation comes to play. This is not supposed to be a competition between your mom and your husband's mom. Because when I hear things like, oh, if my mom come tomorrow, your mom come tomorrow, that means you and your husband already have problem. I don't know if you get me.
No,
There is
Uncle
nothing
Ben,
that we
we're
are
talking
selling
from
it.
traditional part. So it's not
I get it.
a case of, it's the
See,
tradition. Normally in Igbo land, ask anybody, the mom has more rights in taking care of the grandchild than the man's mom. That's why I said, when you understand and have that conversation, then we can now
yeah.
make a balance so that no one will feel cheated.
Voila, man. All right.
Mhm.
Well, everybody is different. From like me as a man, the way me and my madam we get rapport, we don't even care. If not, what I usually do is, babe, who are you comfortable with? If now your mama you dey comfortable with, well, pass, let your mama come. Stay as long as she wants. You feel me?
Okay.
And
Yes.
these are just simple things that are not supposed to lead to anything negative or become issue
opinion,
between
yes.
husband and wife. There is a lot here, and I have to go now. This says, so you brought balance, Uncle Beno. Is that not what a real man should do? You just prove my point. God bless you, my sister D. God bless you. This said, Omugo is usually done by the wife's mom, Uncle Beno. Yeah, at least now I don't learn. You know, say Abibu, I don't know, say wife.
I told you, Uncle Ben.
I just know, say Omugo, one mama go show up, she need to come and help. You know, some of these are, you see, that's why it's good to have conversations like this. For me now, my mind just be say, when we born, we need somebody to help us because it's not easy raising infant, all these small children, the pressure they too much. So for me as a man, I don't care. Make any mama just show so that when people wake up for night won't cry, mama they there to go carry them. I can't be thinking about going to work. I will go provide for the and at the same time, I go to deal with this boy where they yell every night crying. No. So, but you see, now for a man who knows that when it is time for Mugo, the wife's mom must come, and you are picking issue with your wife's mom, how do you want to run the family? You can't. So you have to recognize. So now maybe your wife born now. Your wife now suggests that, babe, can we get ticket for my mom so that my mom can come and stay with us? And then you say, your mom, why should your mom be the first one to come to America? What kind of nonsense is that? My mother has not come to America. You want to bring your mom? Why would you open your mouth and say something like that? Bro, her mama supposed to come help her when she born. This is not supposed to be something up for debate. If you have done your research, if you spend your time to know your wife, their tradition, or she's an Igbo, you go don't already know, say her mom's supposed to come. I'm just letting it today now. As they don't teach me here now, say now the guy mama go now he's supposed to come for Omugo. Now when I see any of my brother now where they marry, your wife get belle, we do our usual boys and girls. I will tell you, guy, sure you know say when your wife born, the mama supposed to come help her. Make it no be issue. That's the benefit of discussing stuff like this on the platform. There's a lot of comment. I wish I can read everything, but I can't. Okay. So I gotta go now. We will continue on which day we go continue now? We will continue on Wednesday. Please come early. Let us dissect this thing so people can learn. Okay. This you do not get me. Instead, Uncle Beno, you brought in another dimension to a direct concern I made. You brought in another angle. Okay, I'm sorry, my sister. Because D, you know, go Greek calling. You are supposed to call in and explain this thing to us. Wednesday, D, come to the platform so that you go make us understand this thing. The purpose of having this platform is to educate everybody. So if you come, if you share your view, all of us can learn together. Okay? Please call. You always get better view, but you would like to drop it in the comment. You know how many we hear your voice. Okay. People like you, and our voice always the sweet anyway. No contact self. I know one begin go they fall in love, man. No go enter wahala. If a man said, in my husband's side, the mom comes first for Omugo before my mom. I respect that, and peace is reigning. God bless you. God bless you. So, you see now. You just say for her own side, now the mama they come first for Omugo. You see, these things you have to know where you are coming from. Yeah.
Yes.
Olivia said, Uncle Beno, I was on a call. I did not see the notification. We'll be here on Wednesday. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, please. On Wednesday, I'll be going live by 2:30. That should be around 8:30 in Nigeria, but I don't know what the time will be in South Africa. So please come and educate us on this one. Your further point make me realize that we are saying the same thing. You spoke about how you brought the balance, which is my main point. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you, D. I love you, Gary. I love you to return, like we say in Yoruba. Traditionally, it's the lady's mom that will come, but later the husband mom will come. Thank you. You see, we're all learning. He say his mom can come if she understands she's there to help. She is not there as a visitor. Or please, she shouldn't come. That help get that. You know, but Sissy, it's not that mama will come, then you people will turn mama to house help. You know, my brother book Isaac
Uncle Ben, you
Chijengo.
don't understand CCO. There are some mother-in-laws that come from Omugo and they don't want to do anything. The wife will be taking care of herself, the baby, and mama
Absolutely.
while
Absolutely.
she's healing.
You
And
see,
that's not good for a woman that just put to bed. So,
I,
and
I
the
quite
reason why
agree.
most ladies like their mom, Uncle Ben, is because, like me now, I can say, okay, mommy, you know what? Make fried rice for me. That's what I want to eat this morning. My mom will not complain. She will not grumble. She will do it. But it's hard to tell your mother-in-law if you don't really, if you're not comfortable with her, and it depends on the relationship. You cannot just say, Mama, you know what? Make me ofako this morning. That's what I want to eat. And then
Yeah,
make tea by the side. But I can talk to my mom like that because we have that, you understand, relationship. That's why most ladies like their moms to come around. It's not because we don't, and it's because we cannot
yeah.
necessarily send mama the messages we send our own mom, and that's a fact.
Exactly. And that's why, like I'm saying right now, to all men out there, you should know that when anything happens, especially when you have kids, your wife, mom is the best person to show up. Mother
Fact.
and daughter, they have their rapport. Some of the things, some of the demands that your wife will make of her mom, if he asks your mama to do the same thing, you go throw tantrum as a man. You're gonna be so pissed,
Yeah.
like, how dare you tell my mom to do this? Look, girls like pampering, and when they put to bed like this, now their mama know how to pamper them. It's not you.
Mm-hmm.
And we pray that they have safe delivery. It's not easy after they put to bed. You see, that first 3 months is tough. If their mom come, their mom can speak to them. Their mom, anything they ask mama to do, now mama go do. Bros,
Yes.
don't even contest it. You may live in UK, you may live in US. Your wife mama comes first. Just do what me and my madam with the practice. If you see, say, okay, the mama come, maybe the mama don't they cause trouble for you, they give you headache. Just zero your mind, say, mama visa get expiration date. Just pretend. No argue with mama, no fight mama. Just know, say, 6 months, home after a day. You start the countdown. So mama go, it go remain you and your wife. But you saying, no, let my mom come. My mom can take care of your mom cannot take care of your wife. There are some great
Then you
mothers.
tell them.
There are some great mothers out there. Great mother-in-law. Your mom can be an awesome person, but there are things that your wife can talk and discuss with her mom. She can't tell your mom. You feel
Very true.
me? She can't. So some things are not up for discussion. You are not supposed to
For
be
debate.
or some things are not up for debate, or you drag with your wife. It doesn't make no sense. The mom are still the best. You feel me? And if you understand how to do this thing, you'll be look, me, anytime I want to spend time with my wife, for instance, when I notice, say, I don't do father, the thing don't frustrate me, and I want my wife alone, I'll begin engineer my wife. I'll begin engineer how we go carry the children and go give their grandma. So we go begin target my mother-in-law. Once my mother-in-law have this long break, maybe from Thursday all the way to Sunday, we don't ship the children to her, and she's always happy to receive them. Now you see that type of shipment is cool because it's my wife taking the children to her mom. Now imagine, make my wife just wake up one day, just say he won't ship the children to my mama, and they are two no day in good times. Do you think it will work? All I'm saying is that you need to understand how this thing works. A mother and daughter have better connection, better understanding than your wife and your mom. She's not your mom enemy. Her saying, let my mommy come. Let my mommy come. Even you might even say, maybe my mom is here. To bring your mom is a lot of money. My mom is here. Let my mom come and take care of you. No. Give your wife that grace. Give your wife that privilege. Honor her. You know, how did they put her for you, bro? Respect her wish. Is that how you say it, Sissy? Sissy, borrow me grammar. How do you say it in professional? Oh, MOP is here. Baba. Shout out to MOP. Although I'm rounding up now. On Wednesday we'll continue. MOP said, if you marry the son of a witch, you will be required to manage relationship with the witch. Sorry. Oh, MOP, don't bring this quote to come. It's very funny, but it's real. It's real. Whoever you marry, You have to accept their parents. And you know how to manage it. And when it comes to discussing mother-in-law, everything, for an Igbo man, based on our topic today, the mom comes first. So if you want to win the man over, love the mom. Pretend. Life is a game. Just play a game. Pretend you love the mama. Talk to your husband about their parent and show concern, genuine concern. Tell your husband to take care of his mom, and you'll be surprised how easily your husband will take care of your mom. Let us meet on Wednesday. Please, cherish Olivia, if you can come here. Shout out to my sister, Princess TV, Nurse Princess. But no, I will support the kid to ship the boat. If you to both of you instead. Stop stressing our online nieces and nephews. T for text. I know that's one of the things I enjoy about being here in the US. So my mother-in-law is here. My mother-in-law love her grandbaby. So me and my wife, once we see say we don't do wala, we need time alone. My wife know how she take walk around her mom. By the time my wife don't hail her mom, everything. Mommy go just say, okay, I'm off next weekend. The next thing PM, the kids are gone. May they just go. I just want them to go. So that me and my wife, we can just have that 4 days quietness. May we do big boy, big girl small. And that's why we usually go to club and go around town and everything. That's when we usually do our nasty things around the house. So please, you need a very good relationship with your mother-in-law, both men and women, not just one person, because they come handy, they help. And when your wife says she needs her mom, please don't do coconut head. Let her have good rapport with her mom. If she needs her mom to come and help, let her mom come. And some of you don't even know. When your mother-in-law come during your mungo, now you go enjoy it past. Those mama can cook. You see all those food that your wife will say, you are stressing me, I'm not cooking this, you are stressing me. When those mama come, mama will cook all kind of food. You will eat and belly full. You see all those where your wife go, they make sure they count calorie. They say, hey, baby, your tummy is getting big. When mama come, mama, they appreciate your big tummy. Mama go feed you, feed the rest of the children. Just make sure you help mama buy wrapper. Those mama that they like wrapper, where. Just find money, buy mama better wrapper, bag, shoe, everything. Papa your mother-in-law. When mama come, now you go enjoy a pass. When you go work, you come back, children, they cry. Mama go tell you, you go sleep. Mama, some of you don't even know the beauty in these things. Mama will go carry pikin for middle of the night. They dance around the house. Do you know, on Wednesday, I will tell you more about this. Do you know that there is a way your little girl, your infant will be crying? Crying. When those mama they are around, they go teach you some trick. You know what we do? When these children are crying, you want to carry them, you won't give them food. Hey, you take breast. No. Sometimes you get out, those mama go carry the children. When they carry them like this, the baby will just be calm. Pikin, when you say sleep, he go just sleep. But I guess some mama, when they bath your pikin, your heart go jump out of your mind though. When they carry your pikin, taking leg, do am, shake am, you go almost 1-4. When my kids are little, anytime my mother-in-law is betting those kids, I'm always like, eh. When my mother-in-law begin press the arm, press everything, I'm like, this hand go cut come out. So later, anytime mama won't bath them, I go quickly run come out to make I no see. Anyway, this has been an interesting show. Thank you everybody for showing up. Sherry said, my mom slept with my babies all night during Omugo, except my youngest, because one, she is getting older. You see? All right, thank you guys. I appreciate you coming on today's show. Let me know if you have learned. So, you know you get something on this show, type 1 in the chat. If you gain, type 1 in the chat. And please, let me give a huge shout out to Sister Yvette. Sister Yvette gave us $9.99. That's $10. A whole $10. Big money. Thank you, Sister Yvette. God bless you. Your pocket will continue to be filled with more and more money. We appreciate your gift. God bless you. So if you know you gain something from today's show, type 1 in the chat. Let me know that at least our research did not go in vain. Thank you, Sister Olivia. God bless you. Thank you. So if you have gained from the show, put 1 in the chat. Let us know our research. All right, I'll see you guys on Wednesday when we will do part 2 of this show. We'll look at attribute 6 to 10. So be ready and let's do it. Thank you, everybody.